Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Taurus for the month of August and the sign of Leo. So 2021. So Taurus, we're in fire at the moment. Lots of action, energy, positivity, forward moving energy. The energy around your reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Have you put the energy in? If you have, you will get rewarded. If you haven't, you won't. Simple as that with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's definitely destiny. So destiny will call you out or call you in, whichever way. If you've just been sitting there in a bit of a slump, well, you might have to sort of factor that into why you haven't got to where you were hoping to go, because you just haven't put that effort in for all sorts of reasons, but that's all right. So let's see destiny for you guys. So where you are right now, Knight of Swords. Very fast, swift, rapid moving energy. The Knight of Swords is indeed a young male character, quite immature as knights often are. Messages coming in, so there could be messages that come in that are quite sort of knock you off your feet type of messages coming in out of the blue, so to speak. Creating a lot of turmoil and, you know, sort of coming in very quickly and then departing. So if this is somebody that's come into your life, Taurus says, you know, just made a big sort of show, come in and then disappeared before you knew it, made an impact and then left. But that can be interpreted as an event, a person, or, you know, something in your environment, very rapid. And it does create a lot of turmoil, actually, with it, this Knight of Swords. It's a Gemini card, so very much fast-moving, communicative energy. But keep in mind, it's immature in its way, so it creates a storm but then vanishes. Let's see why he's actually right where you are right at the moment. So this is the influencing card. Seven of Swords, so a bit of deceit there with this. And this guy, definitely Knight of Swords, is a messenger. So he's come in with some sort of message that's kind of gone, wow, what was that? But then it's influenced by this another Swords card, the Seven of Swords, which can be deceit and jealousy. So there's that kind of energy around. If you're feeling like that upon listening to this, this is just what that is. Have a look at yourself first and see if you're the one deceiving yourself, or in fact you're feeling like there is deceit around you in the environment from other people, creating that uncomfortable feeling within you. It's quick, it sort of moves very quickly, it comes and it goes, so that's one good thing. But don't forget, the energy is definitely destiny, so there's something to be learnt from this combination, whether it's for yourself personally or whether it's a person that has created or is creating that energy within you. But we'll go further and see how it lands. Okay, let's have a look at the background, Taurus. So that June, July time. So we're in the time of Cancer water, so quite a deep emotional time. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, so really sort of getting over the finishing line with something, being quite exhausted by something as well. Just the whole feeling of, I call this my marathon runner card, so it's almost like you can see the finish line and you've just got to shore up every bit of adrenaline you've got to get over the line. It's a positive card, but then it's also quite a draining card, because it's almost like, oh my God, am I going to get there? So that's the energy behind that. Recent influences and feeling held back indeed. So interesting how this is sort of turning out already. So if you are feeling held back by something or somebody, there is deceit and jealousy around. I would say the Nine of Wands is very much one of your cards, Taurus. You're very tenacious people that you will hang in there right to the bitter end. But then, like anybody else, even though you're very earth people, there's some people, some energies that can really upset you, like a wind, like a big windstorm can really upset your earthy feeling and create a lot of dust and grit. So, yeah, feeling held back here. So just hang in there and check in with yourself and just go, okay, look, this is a moment in time. This is destiny. I've got to use that energy of just getting through it. So wherever you may be or whatever is happening at the beginning of the Leo time, this is all meant to be, so to speak. Okay, let's go to the crux. Let's see what the lesson is that you're meant to be learning. This might shed some light on this sort of quite disruptive energy so far. Page of Coins. So, you know, the dream, the new beginning, the new study, whatever it is that you're very much an earth sign. Page of Pentacles, what you're putting your energy into. What is it all for? Well, it's to start off this new project. So just keep that in mind. And with all projects, there's risk, there's potential, but there's also great risk. You can be derailed. It's just a part of life, how things turn out, and they're just obstacles along the way. So hang on to that dream, because this little seedling will indeed grow into a big tree. Could be, once again, Taurus says, about a child as well. A little Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo child there, showing a lot of promise. There could be issues around your life, but then you've got this sort of little energy here that's very much positive and stable in a way, if you know what I mean. Near future, so moving into August proper, we have, and a bit of exhaustion coming in. So a lot of disruptive energy around. Keep Earth, Taurus, just recognize too, if you're feeling a bit exhausted, it's the energy that's around. So there's fire energy at the moment. Can be a lot happening wherever you might happen to be. Just having a lot on your plate as well. Definitely. And the Ten of Wands is that exhaust. It's almost like, oh, hang on a minute. I've deceived myself. I've taken too much on, and now I'm just, I don't know. I just feel like I can't. I need to refuel the energy, which you will do, but it's just sometimes in life, destiny says, well, come on, you did take too much on, didn't you? You thought you'd manage it, but then something happened and everything blew out the window and you felt held back. But never mind, you will get through it. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising, and thereby we'll see under here what could be the potential story here. The Empress, the mother, abundance, the female, just the female icon of the Empress. So it's like you have it all there. Female, male, Tauruses, it's all there. So just use that mother energy. I'm getting mother. There's a child here. There's a lot going on, I think, Taurus, for you guys. And you maybe obviously have spread yourself a bit thin. But the mother part of it is really important, and that's sort of, that's got a lot of connection to it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about individually. So don't forget that that mother card's very strong, that abundance card, that giver of life, that that story of life itself is the Empress. Very feminine energy too, even for the male listeners. That's also very strong. The mother energy, the female energy is extremely strong and resilient when we need it. Especially the mother of boys. Okay, let's see how others see you. Oh, just standing out a bit. You're sort of left out in the cold a bit. It's just not part of the group. But there again, you're kind of like, oh, I just don't feel like I can be going and join that group at the moment. I just feel like I'm an onlooker I'm looking through a window at the people in there, and this is how people see you. It's almost like you're removed from the situation. Especially with this mother card here too. It's quite interesting. And this is indeed a Taurus card as well. So yeah, I'm feeling like whatever this where you are right now is, this is something happened quite suddenly, and it's almost like you weren't prepared for it, but now you're feeling the, you know, the enormity of it. So yes, let's have a look at your positive feelings. We have the King of Swords, clarity. Male clarity, like you can see that intellectually what's going on. Male figure as well in your life. He's a king, so this is like the knight, and here's the grown-up version of it too. But these ones are both, they both wear this armor, and there's something there as well. There's somebody else in the mix as well. It's almost like there's a longing or a sadness to this reading, Taurus, in one way. And, you know, just this guy here, he'll say whatever, but inside it's a different story. So he's good at saying, yeah, no, it's fine, don't worry. But inside also he's probably feeling a bit fragile as well at the moment. But we'll have to put some definite explanatory cards, because it is very much destiny prone. But yeah, there's something quite interesting going on. Let's see the outcome. And then all in the name of work, we stand back, we have a rest, we see what we've achieved, we have a look at things. It's almost a stand back moment and look at the achievement and have a bit of a breather there. So this may be, well, I'm feeling like this is a work adventure or something that's taken you out of your normal place, out of your comfort zone to something else, somewhere else. You're sadly missed. And you also are feeling like, oh yeah, hang on a minute. But it all ends well with the Seven of Coins at the end. It's like, yeah, well, you'll learn a lot from this destiny moment. I'm just going to pop a card on the Five of Coins, how others see you, and a card on the King of Swords, your positive feelings. So underneath, feeling left out in the cold, we have Four of Coins. So very much family heritage card, what to hang on to, what do I let go of. Feeling very close to family, of course, because we do have the Empress here, the mother card here. She's the glue that keeps the family together. And then we have this card of, you know, do I hang on? Am I hanging on too tight? Am I letting go? I should have been there. Especially with mothers, they're always racked with a lot of guilt about being there for the children, for everybody, and being everything to everybody. So that makes sense in a way. But just let it go for now, because it is what it is. Very much destiny, so it's sort of kind of reorienting you back to where you maybe should be for the next time you suddenly decide to do something that, I don't know, it's just been quite a sudden event, and then it's kind of thrown things into the air. Okay, underneath the King of Swords, so that clarity, but also that male person in your life that says one thing, but really deep inside sort of struggling a bit perhaps. We have the Three of Coins, so definitely that strong. It's very much a spiritual learning card, this one. It's like expansion, growth, all those, very much a Taurus energy too. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, but very much about that is still there, but somehow the universe has conspired to sort of show you this particular journey at the moment and see how you come through it. It's a bit of a test, actually, Taurus, but you guys will get through it. I'll just see what your message is for the Leo time. Fire. Loving kindness. When we feel love and kindness towards others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it also helps us to develop inner happiness and peace. So said the Dalai Lama. So there you go, Taurus. Quite an interesting couple of weeks for you coming up. It looks good, though. It's a very destined lesson, so how that sits with all of you, you can put that to your own, apply it to your own life and time. Thank you very much for listening.